Look at Holly. She's being so brave. You know, I wouldn't have the guts to show my face in public after what's happened to her. That Ross can't. He's the one who ought to be ashamed of himself.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like he's too ashamed.
What? I don't believe it.
I know, it's rough. Just keep smiling and think about Washington.
I don't think I'm going to find many supporters here, Vanessa.
That's where you're wrong. Everybody in this room sees that Spaulding still supports you. We do business with all these people. Money talks.
I hope loud enough. Oh, Janet. Good evening. That's Janet. Last week, one of my staunchest supporters.
Well, at least you know who your friends are.
Yes, I certainly do.
Poor Ross. It's like running a gauntlet.
Yeah. The man does look like he could use a little support, sure does. Ross, how's our soon-to-be elected senator?
Oh, I couldn't be better, Billy. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you kidding me. Pulling this on me.
Well, I'm not going to apologize for anything.
A little late to horse out of the barn, isn't he?
Yeah. You're still supporting me?
Sure am. Took a lot of guts to come here. I admire it.
Well, Vanessa is the one with the courage, and then some.
She sure is.
Can I steal you for a minute?
Yeah, excuse me.
Mom and Dad, aren't you going to say hello to Ross?
Good evening.
Certainly not.
I'm sorry.
She'll come around. In any case, you still have my vote.
Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. Let me buy a drink.
Look at him, acting as if nothing happened. Who'd vote for him after what he did?
I would. You'd be throwing away your vote. He's going to lose.
No, the only one who's going to lose is you, Holly.
I'm not here. Leave a message.
Blake, please pick up. Please understand we can't be seen together right now. The press would go crazy. Please, I'm trying to protect you too. Blake.
Ross, what are you doing?
I was talking to a friend's machine. They must be out of town.
Well, you came here to win back some voters. Why don't we go win them back?
All right.
Ross, I just wanted to let you know you still have my vote.
Well, thank you, Nadine.
And I'm sure that all the women who watch my show will still vote for you, too. Because there's something about a man who just grabs what he wants, no matter how old he is.
Nadine.
That's all right, Nadine. At this stage, I'll take any vote from anyone for any reason.
May I speak with you, Holly?
I don't want to talk about Ross.
It's not about Ross. It's about you.
Dad's waiting.
Look, I think what you did was absolutely despicable.
What I did?
Ross told me. You were the one who gave those pictures into the Inquisitor. How could you do something like that?
How could I don't believe you, Vanessa. How could you defend a man who was my friend, who was dating me for the cameras and sleeping with my daughter? The two of them carrying on behind my back was just humiliating.
Holly, I'm sorry, but Ross and your daughter are both grown-ups. They're both adults. As far as I knew, your relationship with Ross was over a long time ago.
That's not true. And Blake knew exactly how I felt.
Well, if you felt so deeply about Ross, why didn't you hang on to him when you had a chance? Look, I think the problem is that you couldn't forgive Ross or any other man for not being Roger.
Roger? I don't give a damn about Roger. And who are you to judge me anyway? You want to talk truth here? Everyone is saying that you left Fletcher at the altar because you're still in love with your ex-husband.
That's not what we're talking about.
I suppose you'd like to get Nadine out of the picture, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't do anything that would really hurt somebody that I cared about.
Well, aren't we smug? Let me tell you, I may have done it out of anger, but I'm not ashamed of what I did. In fact, I feel pretty good about it.
Does he think you won?
They shouldn't be allowed to make such a fool of someone and just get away with it.
Well, now you have your pride, is that it? And all it cost you was your daughter and the friendship of a really wonderful man.
Friends like that.
Well, personally, I think that's a really hollow victory, but I hope it makes you feel better when you're home all alone with your pride.
head into this final push before the election, I'll be needing your continued support.
We'll see.
All right.
Excuse us.
Yes, good night.
That man was falling all over Ross last week. So disgusting.
You know, a lot of people are disappointed in him.
Look, I think that Ross really cares about Blake. I do.
Maybe so. But I certainly wish he had picked anybody else besides Thorpe's daughter.
I know. Seems a very unlikely match, doesn't it?
He used to say the same thing about us. I really admire you for sticking by Ross.
Oh, well, we go back a long, long way.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will forget about that when the chips are down.
Well, you didn't. Ross told me you donated a lot of money to his advertising campaign. I think that's wonderful. It's so generous.
Maybe so. I'm certainly not one to throw any stones after all the mistakes I've made.
Oh, well, haven't we both?
Excuse me.
Holly? Don't forget we have an 8 o'clock meeting in the morning.
If I'm there, I'm there.
What's with her?
She got less than she expected. And exactly what she deserved.
His election, so certain only days ago, is now very much in doubt. If he does lose, it can only be attributed to one factor, his relationship with Blake Thorpe.
If you fall, I'll catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost and you're left,
I didn't say anything, but he gave me a check.
Great. Keith, come on. Hi.
Hi, Vanessa. I got enough donations tonight to run TV ads all next week.
You did? That's wonderful. See, I told you. People stick by you.
You stuck by me. How can I ever repay you?
When?
3 hours ago, I thought that was impossible, but now, it's going to be close, percentage points. But, Vanessa, I really think I can pull this off.
So do I. Next week at this time, Senator Marler.
Senator Marler.